Monica Denler, thank you so much for talking with us today. We are very excited that you've been given the Sawaya Value Awards for Honesty for the month of August. Tell us a little bit about you, and your passion is Safe House. Tell us a little bit about that.
I was involved with Safe House through Junior League of Denver, and I worked with the children's program there, and over the years I have really grown to love and cherish all of the time that I've spent at Safe House through a variety of means, and now I'm actually on the board with Safe House, and it holds a very special place in my heart.
Tell me a little bit more about Safe House and what exactly is going on at Safe House.
Safe House Denver is a domestic violence shelter for women and children, and we actually serve the Denver community. We're the only non-residential and residential shelter in the Denver community, and we help women and kids live a life free of domestic violence and help them to get their lives back on track and ultimately save lives.
And when you started in that children's program, it must have touched your heart in a very special way.
It did. Kids would come in directly from a very urgent situation, and initially their response would be very kind of withdrawn. They wouldn't be able to participate in the group, and by the end they were, right there along with the other kids, and it was just an amazing transformation to see them come out of their shells and be able to participate with the volunteers and myself.
That's
so
wonderful. For these kids and these families, honesty is a huge issue, and certainly presenting yourself in an honest fashion. And you had a great way of looking how honesty really fit into Safe House. Tell me a little bit more about what we talked about with that.
I think domestic violence is a issue in our community that many people are unable to feel that they can stand up for, because it is an issue that you do have to have a lot of honesty and a lot of courage to stand up for, and it is something that we want to make sure that we are walking the walk and standing up for those women and kids who maybe can't be feeling that they have that voice and that ability to be honest and work through that relationship and that situation.
What would you like to see our community do more of when we're dealing with domestic violence issues?
I think it's important that our community recognize that it is not just a certain stereotypical sector in our community or a certain family issue. It is really a full-out community issue where everybody needs to work together, because you never know when the situation may come up in your own family, and it is something we all need to speak out against and make sure that we're really working together to fight against domestic violence in our community.
Well, you certainly have done a great job at that. Thank you so much for taking the time today.
Okay, thank you.